Happy Saturday and welcome to episode 2 of Redneck Tailgators. It's a beautiful day here in Fredericksburg, Texas, and me and my wife just got done doing a wild pig hunt. We hunted right here in this tower, overlooking the Trail of Tears here. Everything out here has kind of a nickname. It's a lot of fun. This tower overlooks a feeder here to the right. You really can't see the feeder. It's all submerged in sunflowers, and we kind of liked our feeders to be kind of covered up. It makes the deer feel real safe. And anyway, we don't like to shoot the deer in the feed pen anyway. We like to catch them, coming in and out. So the pigs did not cooperate with us this morning. We saw a handful of whitetail. We saw a nice little 8-pointer come up, and he's still on the velvet, and we got to watch him for 30 minutes, so that was a lot of fun. Actually, I don't think the pigs are here at the moment. They've been here for like the last 2 weeks solid. We had a group of about 17 at the front doe feeder and a group of about 13 here, and I guess technically you're supposed to call them sounder. So we had 2 sounders of pigs, but it's like they just, the water faucet just shut off, and they're no longer here for whatever reason. And I think the culprit may be this right here. These dropped, I think, started dropping this week, and man, they are fat this year with all the rain we had. And man, deer and pigs love acorns. It's like the #1 food source for deer, and man, look at that. So that could be it. Maybe these hogs are just posted up under these oak trees, and they're just not coming to corn right now. I think they come to corn no matter what, but they may be 1 county over right now. You never know with hogs. They're kind of nomadic, like axis deer. They're here one day and they're gone the next. Whitetail deer is a different story. This is their home base. In fact, we've got a doe that comes to front doe feeder every day, and we got her named. Her name is Old Gertie. She is tame. I think the neighbors feed her. I mean, I've had her jump in the pen with me before. That's how tame she is. So I told all the other hunters, Old Gertie is off limits. She's kind of like our deer lease mascot. We don't want to harvest Old Gertie. I do want to keep this short. Last week it was 7 minutes. Let's face it, we live in a microwave society. Half the country is ADD, or I think they're calling it ADHD now. No one has the attention span to listen to a 20-minute video. So our goal every week is to try to keep this to 7 to 8, maybe 9 minutes at the most. So I'm moving on. I do need to plug Farrell Calhoun Paint again. Worked for Farrell Calhoun for 1.5 years. And I want to talk about a product called DuraShield. Just hang right there. DuraShield is our top of the line exterior latex paint. For all you paint contractors, builders, and do-it-yourselfers, and this is a great, our Rolls Royce. Comes in 2 sheens, satin and semi-gloss. Our marketing department just released this brand new stealthy label. This is a crossover chart. If you can lock in on this a little bit, Lindsay. Here's your DuraShield. That was our old label. It was kind of a country label, but now we got this stealthy new label. It kind of compares to Kelly Moore Durapoxy. Kelly Moore is no longer with us. Sherwin-Williams Emerald Rain Fresh, PPG Permanizer, or Benjamin Moore Aura Exterior. Great product. If you want to try this product out, come see me at my paint shop in beautiful Kingsland, Texas. We're in the old Kelly Moore store. Come get a hot donut or a pastry. I'll send you on your way with a gallon, and I guarantee you'll come back for more. Farrell Calhoun, making the best paint money can buy since 1905. My second big plug is kind of our title sponsor today. I forgot to put the Farrell Calhoun hat on, so here you go. Now, this is our title sponsor, Texas Hog Barrels. Man, I am so fired up about this product. Let me show you this product. My good buddy, Jeff Tic Tac McMillan, and his business partner, Brantley Waits, came up with this ingenious product. Texas hog barrel. So what it is, it's got little holes here. So you fill this up with about a bag and a half of apple corn from HEB. There's another plug for HEB. Mummy's apple corn. It puts off that good apple scent. You fill about a bag and a half, and the corn just seeps through this hole. Also, you can put the powdered pig attractant hog wild. There's another plug. And it seeps through these small holes. What the pigs do, they find this barrel, and what I like to do, I just set this up this week. I think it was on Wednesday. I put a lot of apple corn underneath the barrel. This is how I can tell that the pigs are not in the area right now, because they would have already found this. But when you first set it, you put the corn underneath, and what the pigs are gonna do is they're gonna move that barrel around. And as they do, corn is gonna seep through those holes. Your powder is gonna seep through these small holes. And that sack of corn will last 3 or 4 weeks. It's an awesome idea, because what Tic Tac does, it's got green light camera set up. I didn't read the instructions very good. I'm a little dyslexic, so this is kind of bump, 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 bam, bump, 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 bam, bam, bam. A little bit Sanford & Son with the duct tape. But this lights up. Tic Tac and Brantley, they're sitting at the camp playing chutes and ladders. This light comes on their camera. They have a camera set up, and it alerts them, hey, pig at blind 2. So they grab their bows, they sneak up, wind in their favor, and that pig, he's so occupied with this barrel. I bet 9 times out of 10 they get a good clean shot at this pig, as they're gonna sneak right up on him. It's lit up at night with the green lights. Harvest, pig harvest. Anyway, TexasHogBarrel.com is where you buy this. Get it now. And I think they're having a hard time keeping them in stock. Just a great idea. TexasHogBarrel.com is where you order it. So anyway, I got a little bloody on that, but that's okay. So, we talked a little hunting. Now it's time to talk a little college football. Last week I was 6-4. Oh man, I really should have been 7-3. I was this close to picking South Florida, and I knew I should, and guess what? That was the upset of the week. This week we got 10 games we're going to touch on. Wisconsin at Alabama. Going with Alabama. A lot of people are kind of down on this coach, Coach DeBoer, but don't sleep on Alabama. He's a heck of a coach. Alabama is going to be there. Next one is Pitt at West Virginia. This is a good rivalry game. I'm going to go with the couch burners on this one. West Virginia at home. Next one is South Florida at Miami. There we go. South Florida again. This is the 3rd week in a row they're playing a ranked opponent. I should have picked them last week, and I really, really want to pick them this week, but Miami is hot, and they're in Miami, so I'm going to go with Miami on this pick. I'll turn the page here. Oh, yellow pad. I got to have yellow, only yellow. Arkansas at Ole Miss. Ole Miss at home. I'm going to take Ole Miss on this one. Florida at LSU. Get out your popcorn. This is a good matchup, man. Doesn't get much better than this one. I'm going to go ahead and take LSU at home. The Nussmeier is looking really good. Coach Kelly, a lot of people think he's a fish out of water at Baton Rouge, but man, he's a good coach, and I think LSU is going to get this one done today. Texas A&M at Notre Dame. I'm so excited I get to pick against the Aggies today. 2 defensive-minded coaches. I do think it's going to be a rock fight. I think it's going to be close, but I like Notre Dame at home, 24-21. USC at Purdue. Purdue, kind of like Okie State last week, they've been down. You know, they've had times in their history they've been pretty good, but they've been down here lately. USC, with all their struggles with Lincoln Riley, I like USC to win this on the road at Purdue. Oregon State at Texas Tech. Texas Tech, wow. They've got a rich guy, I can't remember his name, who's donated so much money to the university on their NIL initiatives. Let's see if all that money and the talent that they recruited from NIL translates to the field. I'm going to take Texas Tech at home. Georgia at Tennessee. Woo, this is a gut one. I think this is College Game Day today, is in Knoxville. And I know they're at Rocky Top, but hey, I think Kirby Smart is like 8-1, 9-1 against Tennessee. And until Tennessee proves that they can beat Kirby, I'm going to go ahead and take Georgia on the road at Tennessee. And finally, UTEP at Texas. Similar to last week, UTEP better pack a lunch. I like Texas at home. Similar score, probably I'm going to say 35-3. Hook 'em. One more thing we wanted to add to the program this week is me and my wife are gun smokers. We've been watching Gunsmoke probably for the last 8 to 10 years. You know, we found it's the only clean thing on TV. You just can't hardly watch things on TV anymore. Everything is just filthy. I mean, I tried to watch Yellowstone. The plot of Yellowstone is right in my wheelhouse, but they drop an F-bomb every 3 minutes, and we just couldn't stomach it. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to start doing Gunsmoke trivia. So the first person to go on, if you haven't subscribed yet, and answers my trivia question right, will get a free, our title sponsor here, Texas Hill Country Hog Hunters hat. You win, you get the answer right. I'll either mail it to you or I'll hand deliver it to you. So here's the trivia question. In over 600 episodes, 20 seasons of Gunsmoke, how many times did Matt Dillon take a bullet? How many times did he get shot? I'll give you a hint. He's got more than 9 lives. Give me the right answer, and again, get a free hat. So that's all we have for this week. Next week, we're probably going to be either on a Texas Hill Country dove hunt, maybe back here, or small chance we'll be in Austin, Texas for Sam Houston at UT with the tailgate down. We'll see you next week.